In 1973, Anthony Hopkins was preparing to star in The Girl from Petrovka, a film adaptation of George Pfeiffer's novel. Eager to dive deep into his character, Hopkins decided to track down the original book. He searched all over London, spending an entire day browsing through bookstores, only to be told time and again that the book was out of print and no copies were available. Disappointed, he gave up and took the subway home. While riding, Hopkins noticed a passenger leave behind a book on the seat as they exited the carriage. Out of curiosity, he picked it up, and to his amazement, it was The Girl from Petrovka, the very novel he had been looking for. Months later, after the movie had wrapped up, Hopkins met George Pfeiffer, the author of the novel, and recounted the incredible story of how he found his copy. Pfeiffer was stunned. He explained that he had lent his personal copy to a friend who had lost it on the subway. It turned out that the book Hopkins had found was the author's own lost copy, a nearly impossible coincidence that left both men astonished. Imagine a world where every event, every encounter, and every moment is not just a random coincidence, but a carefully placed sign guiding you through life. This is the realm of synchronicity, where meaning emerges through connectedness, not causality. Today we delve into this profound idea through the lens of Osho, a master whose views on synchronicity open doors to a transformative way of experiencing life. Osho's view on synchronicity stretches beyond simply noticing patterns. It's about aligning with the universe's natural flow. Synchronicity isn't just an event, it's a way of life, a sign that you're in harmony with existence itself. Osho describes synchronicity not as chance, but as life's way of speaking to us when we're truly present. These events happen when we align deeply with our inner consciousness and the flow of existence itself. He believed that when we are in tune with life, things seemingly fall into place, as if a larger intelligence is orchestrating them. Osho speaks of the world as an interconnected web where no event is isolated. He believed in a state he called existential synchronicity, where the universe operates like an intricate dance. When you're present and aware, you can begin to feel a sense of guidance that seems to come from beyond yourself. This alignment helps us feel less isolated, dissolving the illusion of separateness. How do we begin to notice these moments of synchronicity? When it comes to noticing synchronicities, awareness is the foundation. As Osho teaches, most of us miss out on these subtle yet profound moments because we're too caught up in analyzing, planning, or controlling. Our minds are often racing from one thought to the next, searching for answers and solutions, and in the process, we lose sight of the present. But what if, instead of seeking control, we surrendered to the moment? What if, instead of forcing ourselves forward, we allowed ourselves to be receptive? Awareness is cultivated by slowing down and tuning into the present. When we quiet the mind, we create space for something extraordinary. Osho once said, "Life is happening all around you, but you are constantly looking elsewhere." This means that synchronicities are often right in front of us, woven into the fabric of our everyday lives. But to notice them, we must shift from doing to being, from actively chasing life to fully receiving it. One of the most powerful tools Osho recommends for achieving this state of awareness is meditation. Through meditation, the mind naturally slows, allowing us to observe thoughts rather than be consumed by them. In the stillness of meditation, Osho suggests, the whole universe surrenders itself. The idea is that when we become still, the noise of life fades away, and suddenly we are more attuned to the gentle whispers of the universe. In a meditative state, even the smallest event, like seeing a certain number repeatedly or meeting someone unexpectedly, begins to feel profound. It's as if these coincidences carry hidden messages, guiding us toward insights or paths we might otherwise overlook. This is why Osho emphasizes meditation not as an escape from life, but as a doorway into it, a way to connect more deeply with everything around us. Think of meditation as a practice of tuning in to the subtle vibrations of existence. The more you meditate, the more sensitive you become to synchronicity, as if you're developing a sixth sense for it. You start noticing patterns that connect events, people, and even thoughts with the energy of your own being. It's no longer about chasing coincidences, but simply being open to the messages that naturally arise in each moment. Ultimately, noticing synchronicity requires a certain amount of surrender. It's a shift from seeing the world as random and chaotic to recognizing it as interconnected and meaningful. Osho's wisdom encourages us to approach life with a quiet mind and an open heart. When you're fully present, life responds in kind, reflecting back what you need to see, guiding you in directions you didn't even know you were seeking. So, if you're looking to invite synchronicity into your life, begin with awareness. Find a few moments every day to quiet your mind, let go of control, and just observe. As Osho would say, life is a mystery to be lived, not a problem to be solved. In that space of openness and calm, synchronicities will begin to appear, as though the universe itself is speaking to you. The role of synchronicity in self-discovery. Synchronicity isn't just a momentary coincidence. It's a mirror reflecting our inner world, and it plays a crucial role in self-discovery. Imagine each synchronistic moment as a nudge from the universe, inviting you to look within and ask, what is this moment trying to show me about myself? When we open ourselves to these signs, we often discover truths and desires that were buried beneath our conscious awareness. Osho taught that synchronicities align with our inner state, reflecting our beliefs, emotions, and even hidden desires. For example, if you continually encounter symbols or people that resonate with a certain aspiration or fear, it's often a signal to look inward. Synchronicity reveals what we need to see, aspects of ourselves that we might otherwise overlook. Just as a mirror shows our physical reflection, synchronicities reveal our internal landscape. In this way, synchronicity becomes a powerful tool for personal growth. By paying attention to these meaningful coincidences, we can uncover areas where we're out of alignment or places where our true desires have been neglected. Perhaps you meet someone who inspires you to pursue a forgotten dream, or you keep seeing reminders of a quality you're trying to develop. The universe mirrors these qualities, encouraging you to acknowledge and integrate them. So, when you experience a moment of synchronicity, pause and ask yourself, what might this be reflecting about me? What part of myself am I being invited to see? In this quiet reflection, we can transform coincidences into profound insights. It's through these reflections that synchronicity becomes a journey of self-discovery, a guide leading us toward our true selves. Embracing the mystery. In Osho's view, the universe isn't a cold, mechanical place. It's alive, breathing, and pulsing with energy. A mysterious force that we're all a part of. When we become attuned to this energy, life starts to feel like a series of miracles, a flow of meaningful coincidences that guide us, inspire us, and even awaken us to our true selves. Imagine stepping into a world where each moment holds a message, and where nothing is random. Osho's insights into synchronicity encourage us to live with a sense of wonder and openness. He invites us to see each coincidence as more than just chance, as a whisper from the universe, a reminder that life is full of subtle connections. Each time you experience synchronicity, pause for a moment and ask yourself, what might this mean for me? What message does this hold? By tuning into these signs, you start to feel a deeper alignment with the flow of existence. For Osho, these moments aren't about forcing outcomes or trying to control what's happening. They're about surrender, flowing with life's natural rhythm instead of resisting it. Imagine dancing to the beat of a song you love. You don't control the music, but you move with it, responding to each note as it comes. In the same way, synchronicity calls us to respond to life with openness, fully awake to the messages it brings us. Each synchronistic moment is like an invitation from the universe, encouraging us to align more deeply with our purpose and with a wisdom far greater than our own. Instead of chasing goals or outcomes, we're invited to live in harmony with life's unfolding, to trust that every moment has meaning. Osho reminds us, synchronicity is not about controlling or planning, but about flowing. When we align ourselves with awareness, we begin to see that the universe is constantly guiding us, not with loud commands, but with soft, subtle whispers. So the next time you experience a coincidence, embrace it with curiosity. Listen closely. Perhaps it's the universe speaking to you, revealing a truth, offering guidance, or reminding you of your connection to something larger. When you live in synchronicity, each day becomes a mystery to uncover, a chance to align with the pulse of life itself. Embrace the mystery. Notice the signs. Live in synchronicity. Thank you for watching. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts on synchronicity in the comments below. You can watch our video on synchronicity, Carl Jung versus Osho here. Stay curious, stay aware, and keep listening to the whispers of the universe.